Hi my friends, it's Miss Stormy again. I thought it would be nice to read you a story. I unfortunately don't have any books about bread in my house. So I thought I would find a book that began with the letter B to read to you. So before we do that, I'm going to show you how to make the letter B, uppercase and lowercase. So when I make my uppercase letters, I always start on the top and I make sure that I go from top to bottom. So I'm going to do a big line down. Then I'm going to frog jump, little curve, right? Uppercase letters are tall, they're big. They go from top to bottom. Now lowercase b also has a big line down, but I'm not going to lift my marker. I'm going to go up and around. I'm going to give my B a belly. So sometimes it's hard to remember which way the belly goes. So when we read and write, we go from top to bottom, left to right. It's a fun little thing that I say with my class. So we'll start our sentence where the green dot is, right? Green means go and red means stop. And then when we read, we kind of have to go slow, or when we write, we go slow so we don't miss anything. So sometimes I'll write that under here. So with the lowercase b, the B keeps going ahead, keeps moving forward from left to right. And then another day when I teach you about lowercase d, the D is a rebel. He likes to go backwards. He likes to go all the way back. With B, the belly keeps moving, right? Green means go, then you go slow, and then you stop. So that's just a fun little trick. Getting back to the book that I wanted to read, it's called The Adventures of BEEKLE, the Unimaginary Friend. This book was written by Dan Santat. Front cover. Ooh, it got a special award, the Caldecott Medal. That's good. This is the back. Ooh. And this is the spine. It holds those pages together. And this book was actually given to me by a former student of mine. So thank you, Michaela. Alrighty, let's get reading. This is from Scholastic Books. He was born on an island far away where imaginary friends were created. Here they lived and played, each eagerly waiting to be imagined by a real child. Every night he stood under the stars, hoping for his turn to be picked by a child and given a special name. He waited for many nights. Oh, but his turn never came. His mind filled with thoughts of all the amazing things that were keeping his friend from imagining him. So rather than waiting, what's he gonna do? He did the unimaginable. Oh, it looks like he's going on an adventure. He sailed through unknown waters, and he faced many scary things. But thinking about his friend gave him the courage to journey on. Courage is another word for brave. You can be brave, right? Until he reached the real world. So he left the world of imagination and he's in the real world. The real world was a strange place. No kids were eating cake. No one stopped to hear the music, and everyone needed nap time. Does the real world look fun? Not right now, it doesn't. Then he finally saw something familiar. So he followed. What is that? Ooh. He had a good feeling about this place. Wow, the real world is looking better. But he looked everywhere, and he could not find his friend. He climbed to the top of a tree and looked out, wishing and hoping his friend would come. But no one came. He thought about how far he'd come and how long he'd waited and felt very sad. Then he heard a noise below. Hello? Oh, she's giving him something. I wonder what it is. She kind of looks like she's Where's Waldo's sister. Her face was friendly and familiar, and there was something about her that felt just right. She drew a picture, and BEEKLE was there. At first, they weren't sure what to do. Neither of them had made a friend before, but after a little while, they realized they were perfect together. Sometimes when you meet a new friend, it can be scary. But then you get to know each other a little bit, and then you become besties. BEEKLE and Alice had many new adventures. They shared their snacks. They told funny jokes. Looks like they're drawing a picture together. The world began to feel a little less strange. Wow, looks like maybe they're making some friends now. And together they did the unimaginable. Look at that. All of those imaginary friends, right? You can have an imaginary friend. Sometimes you have friends that other people can't see because you are using your imagination. You can pretend. You can imagine a cardboard box is a spaceship. You can imagine that your dog is really a dinosaur. You can pretend. You can create fun stories using your imagination. So I really hope you enjoyed the Adventures of BEEKLE. And I hope you enjoyed your Wednesday. And I wish you a great rest of your day. And I will see you real soon. Bye, my munchkins. Mwah.